that built this program are legendary. Lewis, Taylor, Reed, Hornet, Kosar, Testaverde. And it is with reverence, respect, and excitement that we welcome you to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 teams, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Texas, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Hurricanes will kick it away to start. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. His way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Good timing on the quick out. Makes the catch and he's brought down. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint. The ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with them.
And this already matters so much. The same area a lot of times. Already? How about in the past two? SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
Got him in. It's Bond. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47th. And the Longhorns are marching down the field. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Runs through the tackle. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Man, this guy is exciting to watch. When he has the ball in his hands, he can make magic happen. They're going to throw it to him. They're going to hand it off to him. They're going to get him the ball in a variety of ways, and they're doing it early in this game.
Here on 2nd and short. Dropping back. It's Ewers. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
player, give me that 6.
And he muffs it, a loose football. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped. And now he'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. He'll try the left side. Gets it across the 10 to pick up the 5, and now it comes to the 12.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The receivers often will run their route based on the side adjustment. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped. The Canes build their program around playmakers like that. On the base.
And then speed on the outside makes everybody so much better. Finding those home run hitters, those playmakers, those are the guys when Miami's rolling, those are the guys they're finding.
Complete to the right. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Once early in the game, defensively after that play, you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he's so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Read up, read up. Come on, set. Terrier, terrier.
Looking to pass. It's Ward. He's got it. And he moves. Touchdown, Vikings. This guy just scores anywhere out there. And that drive sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great teams. Backed up, bad position, you can still fight your way out. Get you a touchdown. It's a great drive by the offense.
He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bond. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter.
On the
Second
set.
down here as they go back to work after the break.
Let's go.
He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
Okay.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10.
Set.
He's going to pass. They've got the screen set up. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocked to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
On the move at the 30. Running toward the tape. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas!
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, Showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They say you play the analytics here and go for two. I think it's too early for this.
Here we go.
He stopped short on the two-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the two. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
There was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Okay, ready?
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking downfield, it's Ward. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push him downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Canes will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch at the 45. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. David, they have to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here in the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their feet.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Well, there's a statement by the defense.
Ready?
1st down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and force a tackle for a loss.
He makes the catch. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the run.
A 1st down run in the red zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorn!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Top 15 teams colliding today with major ramifications across the college football landscape. Florida State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days when Bobby Bowden walked the sidelines, this has not been a blowout today in Tallahassee. They're up by 6 over Michigan. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, any changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. With the catch, it's George. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is, especially as after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10.
Set. Hut.
Looking to move it through the air. That's caught. It's George.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Flushed out of the pocket. He fires it out to the right. And the pass hits, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a big return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the right. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking downfield, it's Ewers. Throws for the tight end. And he jumps back. He wanted to run before he secured it.
The quarterback had exactly what he wanted to hit his big fella look in the middle of the field. He thought that was going to be an easy pitch and catch. Not so much. It's a mental error by the tight end. He pulled that up.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Blue. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10.
Jackrabbit.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Throws to the wideout. And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. Who's going to catch that? No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Just too much of a rush. And down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe. 39. Offense calls the timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. 7th play of the drive coming up and a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get
On the
it.
ready.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27.
Ready.
Going to the running game. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Looking to throw, it's Ewers. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball went out too high for his wide receiver to cause it.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's right downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Ready up.
And after yet another 3rd down conversion, they've got it 1st and goal. They want to throw it. He wants it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Longhorns will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. You just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Got it.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13.
Let's go.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing.
Squirrels, squirrels.
Back to pass, it's Ward. Getting some heat. And the quarterback pull up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing it on until they find an answer.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Going for the screen. Oh, and he intercepts it. And he's brought down. His defense gets the ball back to his own.
And we don't see this very often. Big defensive line. You see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time. And how many it looks like they're rushing. They drop in coverage and make the big interception.
I don't think that quarterback can make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination? His ability to snatch the football out of the air. I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Canes want to pick up the tempo.
Well, it's a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide.
Fires the pass, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. Goes to the option. Now the toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his tight end.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game. In a lot of different situations that time. Perfect coverage. And nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
receiver shows motion. Looking for a man. It's Ewers. It's caught downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Alley stunner. Go, go. Tuna.
Going up top on first down. Caught near the sideline. It's Baxter.
Good job by the defense. Seeing the quarterback throw the football. Break up the football. No space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier. Gets him on the ball.
They're going to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection.
Well, he was licking his chops. As soon as he saw blitz, he knew some guy was trying to cover him man-to-man. Ain't going to happen. With his skill set, he's one of the best in the country, and that is just way too easy.
Wants to throw on first down. Touchdown, Longhorn! And the beatdown has ensued. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's involved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Oh, he's going to take a chance. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. You're going to be a great player. You've got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time he's got it. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a field. And the Canes are in the hurry-up. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking for a man, it's Ward. Stands in and takes the hit. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It has just been that kind of day for this guy. 4 picks now thrown in this game. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. He just hasn't been throwing the football accurately. This is a game he would like to soon forget.
At the 25, he's open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They're getting this guy lathered up. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, the offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
Now the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back to the 36. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break.
3 and 25. 8.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Nice job by the defense there. Give some look there. 3rd long and field goal range that goes so coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback. Nobody on the ball for this game.
Tried to give it enough body push, but he missed it. Something right on goes wrong. side. And it's caught inside the 20. Slippery slide. Finds his way and right over the ground into the end zone. Touchdown, King. And now they'll empty the backfield for the point try.
Get set, get set.
Back to pass, it's Ward. He'll get in there as they draw some points.
And that's a poor conversion to spread the field with 5 wide receivers set, trying to create some windows to throw into, and they come away with a schemed up 2-point conversion.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense.
Blitz, blitz, blitz.
They'll start this drive with a pass. And the timing just a hair off. And the Longhorns in the hurry up.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And it's picked off for the third time today. Never really got that return cranking with the offensive setup at the 30.
So you're saying there's a chance, Chris? I know it's not a big chance, but right now, maybe the offense can get hot, create some turnovers, get an onside kick. Who knows? I'm saying
First down here for the offense. Here we go. He's looking to throw it. He lobs one high down the left side. And that will be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter if they could have done it. The second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback checking the play.
Longer, longer.
He's looking for a man on second down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Hornet. Hornet, hornet.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Fires to the middle. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day.
And he's brought down after a nice game. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Obliterates him, still on the move. Touchdown, Texas! And the punishment has been extended. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out in the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
On the ready.
2nd and 10 here. Touch pass on the run. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running down the hill and making a tackle.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give him the first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
That's what it means for the quarterback. He's responsible for the blitzer. He held it as long as he could, got rid of it, and then pick up the first down.
Yeah, and it's basically like him blocking it, right? Just letting him come in. Now I throw it to the running back. And now as a defense, I got to get that guy on the ground. I did my job. I made him throw it to the running back, made him throw it short. Now I got to tackle him, get him to the ground before he gets to the first down.
Back to work on 2nd and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion. He wants to throw it again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Quarterback checking off. To the air, it's Ward. Pocket starts to collapse. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
Spider.
The handoff keeps working on that clock.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It was 3rd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about laying down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They'll run play action. Deep shot for the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're
And these are these moments in the defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub. And really, everybody's staying healthy.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. On the ready.
Go get it. Defense was just a step slow and give it the 4th down.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll keep it on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense, locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Usually see better timing between this senior quarterback and his receivers. That one well behind him. And the Hurricanes moving quickly to the line. On 4th down, trying to find his man. The completion well past the sticks. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown. The result of this game is going to stay sure, but positives out of this puzzle and build for next week.
There's always positives. And coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more in the future?
So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finished the drive with a big play from the air, scoring 51 yards out. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And this is why you put your hands deep on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Really nice run there. Good, solid. The sticks with the 1st down. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Nothing like stomping the guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog would kick a field goal here.